Welcome to WROL Broadcast. I am Hate Mail. With me today we have M4
Hello.
and Burger.
What's up, guys?
And we are here to announce a few changes coming to the podcast. You all may have seen Burger's Reddit post about joining M4's dojo, which if you check the show notes, it is the first link in the Discord servers. We also have the links to all of the 97 Discord servers that DC Legends has. So be sure to check them all out. And we are forming a subsidiary of WROL Broadcast that is OWL-centric. We're going to include the tier list under it, but we're rebranding that portion of the podcast to wOWL Broadcast, which is kind of OWL-centric. Burger is our new chief executive officer of the rebranding. Burger, if you want to share just kind of what your plan is for new content that you will be bringing to the podcast.
Oh, yeah. So I think a big part is we want to be really more interactive with the community. So that's why we're trying to get everybody on the wOWL part of the dojo, because we want people to come on there and we want to interact. Like, we want to take, people from the community and hear their stories and kind of, what brought them to DCL and what they love so much about the game and the heroes or villains that we all grew up reading and, kind of idolizing, right? Like in all those comic books when we were younger. And so we want to do that. We want to make all of our some of the new content things that we have, like, so we're going to do a book club and we're going to invite somebody from the community to be on there with us, and we'll provide the comic and we'll discuss it and kind of talk through the storyline, and we're going to try to tie it to some of the new characters that are coming out in the game. And so we just really, like, this is all about trying to be more interactive, bring the community closer together. We've really been impressed with a lot of the stuff lately, and and how everybody really kind of rallies around one another. And so that's really the whole theme of just trying to learn more about everybody, interact more, and just kind of invite people on and hear different sides, see different perspectives, and really just continue to get better and closer as a community.
And I would say none of this is going to change the content that's currently coming out. We're still going to have the tier list. We're still going to have our Burger Shack. We're still going to have, actually, those are the only two consistent episodes we've had. But now we're on a regular recording schedule, so we're going to have an episode come out every single week. We're going to have combinations of the book club. Joker's actually been in talks with me for a long time about doing a community corner, kind of bringing on the individuals from the CC that kind of get missed a lot of times. So it's something I've been in talks with him about. So he plans to try to do a monthly episode. We're kind of still working out the details. And I know some of you have been asking me what happened to Doombox, what happens to Kage. Kage's kind of been semi-retirement on, I think, kind of in the game, but on WROL. He might pop by for, maybe an old Gorilla Codcast episode or something along those lines. And Doom's kind of always just popped in and out whenever he felt squirrely about a specific topic. So I'm sure you'll hear or see from them at some point in time in the future. But for now, we're going to move forward with a whole bunch of different content episodes. We're going to have giveaways. We're going to have all kinds of stuff. We have some contests coming up. So we're investing a little bit more resources and time into this. And thankfully, Burger, M4, Loot, Hawkeye, they're all going to play a big role in that. We have this week coming out we're going to have Boomstan on tomorrow when we record. So that'll be a fun episode. And then we'll keep you up to date on all the regular DCL news. And then we do have a very special episode, huge podcast episode that we're going to be a part of that's coming in the next month or so. But we won't spoil anything on that. But keep a close eye on 2Dtron's YouTube channel for that official announcement. And then is there any DCL content we want to cover today, guys?
Well, before we go into that, Hate, you did mention that we're going to have the regular scheduled programming like Burger Shack and tier list, but we're aren't you going to talk about changing
Oh,
the
yes,
format
yes.
a bit by making it available for live interaction?
So make sure you join M4's dojo. We will be having the tier list live streamed from the Discord audio channels. So you'll be able to hear it live. We'll have an interactive chat. So if you have questions about specific topics, because I know sometimes some of our picks are very controversial, and whenever you really want to knock on Hawkeye for downgrading your favorite tune, you'll be able to chat with him directly and we can respond in real time. So that will be starting this coming tier list. We will announce it a little bit in advance. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think people will really enjoy it. And same thing with the Burger Shack. We're going to try to do that live as well. We'll talk through the lore, just like we always do with Zubaz. And then you can ask your direct questions about the new tunes in the chat. So I think that will be a lot of fun. We do still have the slow gear problem for Burger, which could be a little bit of an issue, but we'll figure something out. Maybe we can lobby DC Legends to do him a favor or get rid of the stupid mission.
Yeah, it's damn up and away.
Maybe the extra content we're providing will give some extra oomph to that. But
yeah.
But we think that'd be a ton of fun. So that is when is Siege end? Sunday?
This one feels like it's taking so long, but yeah, I do think it's Sunday.
Is it this Sunday or is it the Sunday after M4?
It's this upcoming Sunday.
Oh, so we actually have a week off in between.
Probably, yeah.
So normally it ends and then raids is like 2 days later, but this one's the long month. So it'd be great if we got the reworks early, but we usually don't. So yeah, it'll be next Tuesday will be the tier list. So if you're listening to this, it will be Tuesday the 24th. We will have our tier list live episode. So
and we'll send out like the instructions on what to do and how to participate and everything as well.
So in theory, it should be 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. That could be subject to change once everybody knows what their schedules look like. Sometimes we have to push it back or push it forward. So we'll see. But most likely Tuesday the 24th at 6:30 p.m. So kind of mark your calendars if you wish to attend. And all right, it's the main announcements. Any DCL topics we want to cover? We will have another episode tomorrow with Boomstand, so we don't go too crazy. But we did get our 2,500 gems. I think some people did anyway. I did not. But.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that 75 Alliance Boss energy that I'm going to do it. gonna really kick my rating up a notch. So I don't let you guys down.
Are we doing a boycott or something?
I'm not buying the $99 packs of what's his name? Mongol.
Mongol?
I'm boycotting that.
Yeah. Me too. All right. That's my contribution to the boycott. All right.
We as owls can't afford to boycott cheap energy packs. So that will not be part of our boycott, unfortunately. Because it would actually cost us significantly more money.
So what, and maybe I missed it because I generally stay in, a small little bubble for the most part. But so what's this boycott all about?
So it was suggested, I think D1, DG1, I don't know how to pronounce his name. There's numbers and lots of D's in it. But he...
There's literally one D. Oh, wait, two. Diginerd.
Okay, there we go. Anyway, he recommended that we boycott the raid, the raid packs, the $5 ones that give you all the energy and gems and a bunch of stuff. Which, I mean, I understand the sentiment because they want to punish WB for having the buggiest game on the planet. Problem is that if you're in a top, and a lot of the Atlantis people agreed with this, if you're in a top 5 alliance, that actually is very cost prohibitive because if you're still playing the game like business as usual, you're competing for World's Finest, that alliance energy would cost you like 30,000 energy or 30,000 gems or something insane. So we would end up spending more than we would spend buying those packs. So we said, hey, that's just not feasible for us. We're actually rewarding WB. So our thing was, hey, maybe we just won't buy the $99 packs. But it's very, I mean, it's super hard to enforce. I mean, some people are like, oh yeah, I'll just buy it anyway and say I didn't. You know, it's kind of an honor system.
Well, you know, I kind of feel like, and hopefully, you know, WB, you know, the powers that be kind of have this same thought that, you know, if they have another showing like this, and it seems like while this was a lot larger impacting on the last raid, it seems like this has possibly happened before. And again, I kind of stay in my own little bubble. So I might not see it, but it seemed like somebody was saying this has happened before. And so if it has, like, hopefully they realize that, you know, how much backlash and, you know, energy was expended, you know, and debates going on and everything with what happened, you know, with this last one, that they realize that it can't happen again. And so hopefully, like, they're hard at work on fixing it. And if not, if they need to take some extra time, that's fine, do that. And then just, you know, give out some extra rewards or something for, you know, just for taking that time off. But yeah, hopefully they realize they can't have another, can't shit the bed again.
Well, I'd like to believe that, but I'm not optimistic, to be honest with you, because it's a short turnaround time. I don't think they want to cancel raid because I believe that it's a large revenue driver for the organization. And you know, they never fixed the alliance bug, really. Maybe they did. I mean, that does seem better because we haven't had to kick anybody in a raid or two, I don't think. But I'm not sure if they did anything or just the servers got more stable. But in any event, you know, can they fix it in time? Do they have the resources and time between creating the new tunes and everything else? And then if they fix the raid, does that mean the new tunes might be buggier than usual? I'm not super optimistic. So there's a possibility this happens again next raid. You know, I would actually tell the other alliances, if the owls get the bug, don't do us any favors. Just keep playing.
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it, because, you know, is this what it is? We appreciate the sentiment the first time, but, you know, the second time, WB is just going to have to give out rewards again, hopefully better than they did last time. So it's, you know,
I'm still a big proponent that, you know, if there's some sort of bug with a tune, just delete all the text and let's just operate like that's how the tune is. And just, I mean, that's kind of how I treat everything that we do.
Yeah.
Mystery ability.
Yeah.
Or exactly. attack your allies. So.
Yeah. That was an interesting one. But yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know. Like, I think if they go into this thing and really mess up again, I think it's going to be really rough.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it'd be bad. But hopefully they fix it. Let's keep, actually, I'm just going to keep the expectations low. Expect it to happen. If it doesn't, I'll be thrilled.
I have faith.
But we will, I guess, let's
M4
go.
is always glass half full.
Yeah. But we will, let's go ahead and wrap that up there, because we'll be on with Boomstand tomorrow. So we'll talk DCL. Who's the Lions tune this week?
Is it Captain Atom? It's Captain Atom.
Okay, so yeah, we'll talk some Captain Atom tomorrow. We've talked about both reworks a fair amount, but it'll be more about Boomstand, and then hopefully we get the silhouettes soon. 2D-tron seemed to think it'd be this week, but it feels early. I think it's gonna be next week.
It's gonna be Friday.
Maybe.
It's typically the Friday. You know what? I don't know. It could be.
Maybe we need to do a some type of game or something in between. We need something. Got that dead week coming up. You do it.
Yeah. Did they confirm that raid's gonna be after Memorial?
I don't think it's been confirmed, but I think historically it always has been. When I looked at the calendars, it was always in June.
Oh, okay.
Because they didn't want to do it on Memorial Day weekend. Which I really hope it's not Memorial Day weekend. I think some people wouldn't mind, but I definitely would mind. Or our family members would mind. Anything else, guys?
No, just get active in the Discord. Come by and hang out with everybody, and yeah, we're gonna be kind of mixing it up and throwing some cool things out there. So look forward to growing our friends list in the community.
DC Legends Discord number 9.
So for the dojo regulars, don't be surprised. We just added a new tenant, so just take the rent money from the elves. Keep the lights on. So
we did super boost the server, so it's got all the bells and whistles. We got the high end audio quality. It makes M4 almost sound. You can almost hear them. So.
And
that's why you're doing it.
Squint, you can almost see him.
So the dojo is now the Airbnb of DCL Discord server. So
yeah,
there you go.
And I have been on a secret side mission to attempt to get some of these servers consolidated. Dojo is going to act as the de facto M4 streaming, wOWL broadcast, and probably WROL broadcast, all of it above, because it's just, we have the higher audio quality and everything else. The Redditverse, I'm technically the owner of, even though Doom and Historic pretty much run it. And I'm going to try to talk to them.
You can just delete it one day if you're the server owner. You can just, accidentally.
They do their tier list stuff and everything, so I'd like to give them a chance to move it before I just click the delete button. But I
mean, if you say you accidentally deleted it, people would believe you.
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, it makes sense to fold it into Joker server, which has become less of a porn site and more of a regular DC Legends server. And it's pretty active. And then DCL4E, he does a great job with that server. So I would say one of those two it should fold into, if not both. And then, the game isn't that big. And every major game I play doesn't have more than one server outside of individual Guild Alliance servers. So it amazes me that this game has so many servers. And some of them are, not all of them, but a couple of them are kind of active, which is even more bizarre that they're separate yet active. And it's usually mostly the same people that are active in. You got like 2 or 3 people that are not active in each one. They kind of have their preferred server. And then you have like the same 4 or 5 people active in all of them. That's very bizarre. Then again, how many games do you know that has like 4 different podcasts for it? Most games you have a hard time finding one podcast about it. This game has like 4, and it has a fraction of the population.
We have a good community. So what can I say?
I was going to say, so I guess it makes sense to have 19 Discord servers and line chats.
Yep. If we can cut it down to 9, that'll be great.
Yeah. so yeah, we may attempt to merge some servers together, but we'll see how successful that is. See what the resistance.
Join us.
Yeah.
Join us.
Continue with your acquisition, hate mail. So you just bought like fraction of the dojo, so to see what you can do with the others.
Yes. So we now have WROL Broadcast, and then we have wOWL. Did we go with broadcast? I think we were doing a media group. wOWL Media Group, subsidiary of WROL Broadcast. Or a WROL Broadcast production.
I did not read the contract. I just grabbed the money and run with it. So,
anyway, enough with that. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content, and be sure to check out the tier list next Tuesday. Come check it out. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.